I think you can do stuff before you even make the move. One of the worst points in time when you're anticipating a relocation is the anticipatory anxiety before it happens. When you know it's coming and there's not really anything that you can do yet, it's not time. And you can use this time to build up your own resilience, maybe practice getting out of your comfort zone. But I always say that resilience is kind of built from 3 steps. So the first one is managing yourself in the moment, actually having practical strategies for managing overwhelm so that when we actually feel a bit panicked and we're like, oh, what are we doing? You can stop, you can learn, you can exercise a mental muscle. The more you practice, the more you get strong on it, like doing reps with a physical muscle. I use a positive intelligence program, Shazad Shamin. People should look into his book to actually don't follow the hijacked thought that can kind of spin you out and take you down a rabbit hole of worry, but instead try and apply positive thinking and a sage approach to this panic that you can often have in the face of fear and hijacking in the moment. So that's the first thing. The second thing is bounce back quicker. Just learn how to have a growth mindset. All of the challenges, things that go wrong, nothing will ever go to plan. When we have a great goal and some big adventure we're going on, there's always going to be ups and downs and things that don't go right. If we have a fixed mindset, we don't really respond in a very favorable, helpful way towards that. It's so much better to understand that we really are malleable. We have plastic brains that can change and grow and learn over time. And it really gives you faith that you can navigate the change and be open to that growth. And you can see setbacks as instructions as you iterate your path towards where you're going. And then the last thing is fortify your foundations. So that's about being really know thyself, as Socrates says, be clear on your values and set some intentions. There's 2 parts to it. The intentions is what you want to experience of yourself in this new territory. You have a chance to reinvent yourself when you move to a new place. You can drop bits of your personality that don't serve you any longer, and maybe you can bring new things to the fore in this new environment that can support you. May want to be more creative, or in Nashville, you get more into music and all these kind of bohemian and arts things around. Lean into that if that's a strength and a personality trait that you have, or maybe you want to travel. So choose what you want to make your environment, what you want to experience there. So there's some intentionality to the experience. And then the other part really is connecting with people. That's another way of fortifying your foundations. I think getting your people landscape sorted early, starting to find people where you can have a conversation and you feel known and you can share stories and you feel like you're seen by people, that really takes away the loneliness that you can feel. So try and quickly find your community. We all have the same struggles. Let's have a really lovely, warm, shared conversation about, how hard life can be and how hard it can be to move to a new place. And hopefully this is my pay it forward in action, trying to create the container for people to make those connections who are also new to the city, who are also experiencing this. Because once you've got a few friends, you've got a few rocks in the ground, then you can expand from there. But those connections are really important.